These southern fields conjure a peace long past, a world away from Ukraine's hell. It's quickly ruptured by Russia's new offensive, sending waves of evacuees fleeing the growing unthinkable world of Russian occupation. Families for whom the shelling over the last 2 hours was finally too much.
Just
saying Grads hit one of the villages further down here. I don't know the Russians are actually close to them yet, but it's just impossible to stay. A woman was injured there. Antonina was 3 when the last war ended, but doesn't know when this one will. Hour by hour, everything changes. Things are moving fast enough here that just 24 hours ago, a village about 4 kilometres in that direction was the meeting point from which people would get evacuated. Now it seems to be under fire, and we just see panicked locals rushing in to collect their relatives. Distant tree lines are packed with troops, the blue horizon sometimes pockmarked by smoke. There is a rumble of rockets still here, and you can see the damage of what they've done before. But somewhere like this has felt to some degree that it had survived the worst of the war. But now in this second phase of the Russian operation, the brutality of those forces is essentially coming straight their way. The flag flies still in the spot here where Lenin used to stand, and it needs an army to hold it in place. People don't want and cannot live under occupation, he says. We've managed to get 7,000 out across our 100 miles of front line, some by bicycle, some in wheelbarrows or by foot. Here's where they're welcomed in President Volodymyr Zelensky's hometown, Kryvyi Rih. Talk of a sham referendum on Wednesday, trying to gentrify the Russian occupation, had many flee these past days, with queues of cars backed up for miles. This father and son lost a wife and mother respectively to a bomb, and even here do not want their faces shown. If they see us, they'll shoot everyone left there, he says. We left on foot, over the water and the river. For this family, it was about saving the eldest, fearing their 18-year-old son would be conscripted after the sham vote. The first time we tried to leave, they shot at us. The second time, we got out, she says. We are completely occupied, she says. There's no food, no money, we have nothing. They'll do a referendum and take our children. My son is 18 and they'll take him as cannon fodder. We ran as fast as we could. It is jarring among the generosity of donations and offers of new homes to hear of the casual brutality of the occupiers. Mikhail was tortured for days in a basement after Russian troops mistook his rough builder's hands as a sign he'd been a soldier. One got out a gun, a real one, he says. I saw it was cocked. 2 shots. They hit the concrete wall. I think it was a starting pistol. 2 other men then came in and talked less. They were drunk. One must have been a boxer, as he beat me in the same place, on my ribs, breaking 6 of them, rupturing a lung. Broken in parts here, but even as Russia closes in, still breathing.